Chapter 7, Learning Curves. So far, my plans were on the way. The first meeting was to get at least a few members, but now we need to put together the order, which involved a lot of money and putting together an actual system, of course. I had to deal with some other things, like helping Starbeam in learning how to care for a black wyvern. I was sitting in the Royal Canterlot Library watching Starbeam learn how to deal with Kuro's needs when I said with a sigh while looking up from where I was floating around the room upside down to see Starbeam was waving a stick at Kuru. "What do you think you're doing? Kuru isn't a pet."
She's not?
Asked Starbeam, and I shook my head.
How can you tell? She's just growls and hisses at me half the time. I don't speak Draconic, you know.
Yeah, but she has the same level of intelligence as a pony thanks to the cutification spell you put on her. She can understand everything we're saying, I say, before turning to look at Kuru, who was just sitting in a sitting-up puppy-like position when looking very bored. I don't actually need to speak her language all of the time. I can just act as a translator for her. I have an idea. Grab a bunch of books in front of her, but only from the highest shelves in this library.
Why?
Asked Starbeam with a curious look. Just do it, I say with a roll of my eyes. Starbeam did as I command. Kuru looked at them and suddenly summoned an extra head and arms that were on the end of her tail. It grabbed all of them at once and started putting them away in the exact spots Starbeam got them in. "Will all be. She can still do that."
What? Whoa, that was amazing. How did she do that?
Asked Starbeam with wonder, and Kuro started saying her response in Draconic.
What did she say?
"Oh, just what I already know myself. Wyverns are really good at remembering anything, as they never forget anything they gain knowledge of. She saw you take the books from where they belong and used her magic to do that thing with her tail," I say with a shrug, before noticing Princess Luna had entered the room and come over to our area. "Hey Luna, I'm planning to visit the Rider Kingdom in a couple of days to further discuss the plans." "Oh, can I come with you?"
I heard about the news that the Driders are real, and I wanted to learn some stuff about them.
Asked Starbeam, who was curious about my plans all of a sudden. "Sure, but only if Kuro comes too. I'm sure that Count would be interested in learning about a creature from another world. He strikes me as a researching kind," I say with a shrug, before noticing Princess Luna was looking hesitant about something. "Let me guess, you want to come too?" "Yes, I've been wanting to fix Equestria's relations with their kingdom," said Princess Luna with a nod. "It would help with putting together this order of yours if all of the royals you gathered get along." "True that, and I wouldn't mind your company," I say before putting away my book and floating down to land in front of Princess Luna. I've already got permission from Queen Zilla, and I told her I planned to journey to her kingdom in 2 days. I'll have to send word to her that I won't be coming alone. I spoke with her right before she left, and she told me that despite what she had heard about her family's history with you and her sister, she doesn't judge others right away. She's actually willing to give peace a chance, as she told me was her reason for going to the meeting. Also, it is a good idea that you're coming rather than your sister." "Why is that?" asked Princess Luna, who was curious. "Driders are half spider, and like the bat ponies, they're nocturnal. I read in some of their legends of your world Driders worship the night," I say with a sly grin, as Princess Luna went wide-eyed at the tiny information I gave her on Driders. I tried to hold back both chuckling and a grin at the look on her face.
Want to continue? Okay.